What I'm going to talk about is important to all Americans, about their children and grandchildren. They are the future of our country. We in the United States of America enjoy the highest standard of living in the world. We have the highest standard of living for a number of reasons: abundant natural resources, and a multi-ethnic people living under a government that promotes personal freedom are two of the major reasons for this. These were the people who placed men on the moon, who split the atom, who developed the supercomputer, and many other products and services that we enjoy today. But one factor behind this success is the education of its children. At the turn of the 20th century, emphasis was placed on education, at least 11 years public education, and soon it was increased to 12 years. Out of that system came hundreds of well-educated factory workers, tradesmen, and professionals. During the 1960s, mathematics and science was emphasized in our public schools, and this was primarily due to a space race between the USA and the USSR. A bold American president predicted that one day we would have a man on the moon within a decade, and we did. The result of this goal culminated in numerous technology and inventions of new materials and processes. During the Clinton administration, the Department of Education was created. Later, the federal government instituted programs such as No Child Left Behind in the George W. Bush administration. The intent to improve education was a dismal failure. Later, during the Obama administration, the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act was passed. Although it was designated to stimulate a poor economy, it provided millions of dollars for education. The Race for the Top initiative provided $4.35 million for certain educational programs. These were normally referred to as Common Core. The idea was to have a national standard for education. This program was not endorsed by educators or students' parents. This did little to slow down the slide to educational mediocrity. Perhaps the only positive response to Common Core was the interest sparked among normally disinterested parents. One of the major factors contributing to substandard American education system is the lack of interest of parents in their children's education. In the school shutdown during the COVID-19 pandemic, parental interest in education increased considerably, primarily because the students were attending class via the internet and parents learned what they were being taught. Now, such organizations as Moms for Liberty are demanding accountability from local education systems. Although millions of dollars have been funneled from federal, state, and local governments, very little has found its way into teachers' paychecks. The average teacher pay is $62,304 per year, and there's a scarcity of qualified teachers. It should be noted that teachers' unions are all about teacher benefits and not about the quality of education. There is an interesting fact concerning money for education. It seems that with more money given to education, the better the letter grades the students receive. But with higher letter grades, the actual learning decreases. According to the Business Insider report of 2018, the U.S. ranked 38th in math and 24th in science. The National Assessment Education Progress, commonly known as America's Report Card, measures students' knowledge in key subjects: math, reading, history, science, and more. The NAEP results echoes the same findings as the Business Insider. But now our education system is deteriorating. There is no longer an emphasis on the curricula that produces mathematicians, scientists, and engineers. And our place as a world leader is diminishing. But it's not too late to reverse the trend.